Thank you, Dave. Continuing team coverage of yesterday's power outages. Power has been restored to all Madison Gas and Electric customers following yesterday's substation fires. Gabriella Becerra is here with more information on the recovery process. Gabby?
Today, Madison Gas and Electric says crews are at the site of the explosion to conduct their restoration process. Work crews are assessing the damage caused by the fire. Madison Gas and Electric says there is an ongoing investigation as to what caused the fires. There are also cleanup crews on site.
We're continuing to assess the extent of the damage and conduct an investigation. The cleanup work is ongoing, and it's what you would expect following a fire at a substation.
When asked what the cleanup entailed, MGE said it is a cleanup and restoration of the substation. The Department of Natural Resources is overseeing the cleanup and providing technical assistance. DNR says their primary concern is containment of the material released by the explosion, including transformer oil and the runoff water used to fight the fire. MGE says, quote, "We are not concerned about the forecasted weather impacting our ongoing restoration process. We are continuing to make substantial progress." Local restaurants are back in business today after having to shut their doors during the power outage. General managers say they were disappointed they couldn't be open heading into the weekend.
Obviously, you can never pick a day when these things happen, but having it be a Friday, always a bummer to have something like this happen on a Friday or a Saturday night.
Downtown restaurants affected by the power outage closed their doors to customers and tried to save their product.
We didn't lose any food. The amount of time that everything was down for was within limits. We had everything on ice that needed to be iced. We made sure to keep our freezer just closed, our walk-in cooler closed. We refused a few produce deliveries, a few perishable deliveries that were coming in scheduled for yesterday that we just had to talk to the distributor and send those back to the company.
Sujo wasn't able to open at all yesterday.
We sent everybody home, stuck around here till about noonish, I think, when the power came back on, and then kind of planned for maybe like a 5 o'clock opening, but unfortunately the internet and phones were still down. Our credit card payments were down all day yesterday.
Across the street, Tangent also suffered from the power outage.
It was unexpected, so our first concern was making sure that the area was safe, the business was safe, but also making sure that our food was safe.
Their restaurant loaded the perishable items into a cooler trailer and brought it to their other location.
So fortunately, we didn't suffer any food loss or anything like that.
Tangent opened for dinner last night.
People were happy to come in and enjoy the AC and a cold beer.
Both restaurants are open to business again and hope it stays that way.
Once the power came back on, it was here to stay. So we're going to operate under the assumption that we're just going to be good to go from here on out, and hopefully that's the case.
Restaurant managers say they will proceed with business as usual. When asked if there would be any more rolling power outages, MGE said all power was restored.
All right. Thank you so much, Gabby.